Today I'm going to talk to you about Google Sites. Google Sites is a great website that you're actually creating websites for, and you can use these websites for anything. First thing you want to do is just get to Google, google.com, and then from Google, you are actually going to Google Sites. When you go there, you can go ahead and go to Google Sites. And obviously, I already have about 4 sites already that I've used for different things. Obviously, throughout my master's class, I have one that I did for Lexington Girls Track so they can look at some postings. I have another one that I put on some amazing sites. And I have another Eastern Share site also that had different modules on how to teach people how to use Google Docs. So if I wanted to create a new site, it's pretty easy. All I do is hit create. If you don't have Google Sites yet, you just kind of log in and go from there. It's very easy. You have a couple different things you can do. You can pick a blank template, a classroom site, you can do a soccer team, spring floral wedding, or browse the gallery for more. I usually just kind of like to take something that's been creative and go ahead and name it. So we could do a classroom site first of all, and to name our site, we'll just call this a training site. And I'm having a hard time spelling today. So go ahead and hit training site. And obviously, they want to make sure that it is a real person. So you have to type in your secret password here and hope that you get it right. It gives you a minute to go ahead and create. Obviously, it didn't like something I did. The location you've chosen is not available. Well, if this happens, basically you need to rename this as something else. So we can call this Smith Training. How about that? Type in our Inkst again and see if that is available, which does not look like. Let's put Smith Training 14 on there, and you might have this problem too, so it's probably good that it's showing me these errors. So if you have these errors, you'll know what to do. Also, usually it means that somebody else must have a site that is the same thing. Sometimes I like to put numbers on the end or exclamation points, and it does help you to get a site a little bit better. So it's obviously right now what it's doing is creating my site as it says here, and I just have to wait a little bit, and it's going to pull up a template, and from that template you can go on there and change whatever you want. It's very easy. All you have to do is hit your edit button. The editor is going to load for you, and then that gives you your whole tools bar that is up here. Most of us are familiar with that. So for instance, let's say I want to get rid of this and just name this as training for teachers. What's really cool is that you can insert all kinds of fun things in here. If I wanted to get rid of this, all I had to do is click on it and hit the X button. Word of the week, don't want it, click on it, hit the X button, and same thing for all of this. What's really nice about this site is that sometimes on your website you don't have a lot of bandwidth, so some things you're not able to put on there or it's frowned upon. My school in general does not want us to post YouTube videos on our website because it drains our bandwidth so much. If you had a link to a Google site and had a separate Mrs. Smith's classroom site, for instance, and you wanted to put on, and this is obviously not me, if you wanted to put in some YouTube videos for the kids to watch, this would be a great place for you to do it. So what you do is you would just hit insert, and you have all kinds of things you can do. You've got images, you've got YouTube things that you can do. So if you wanted a YouTube video, you would have to go ahead and you would minimize this, go back onto the internet, get on YouTube, and you have to get your website for YouTube of what you want. We'll just pick a quick video just to show you how to do this super quick. Kid President is amazing, so I'm going to pick this. If you haven't seen Kid President, you've got to get on. He's amazing. It's just a little kid talking about how to be awesome and different things that kids can do that are very inspirational. So I'm going to just highlight it. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to come back down to my site. Oh, I can hear it talking to me, so I'm going to hit pause, and that might happen to you too, so you'll have to just do the same thing. So wherever I want this to go, I would go and hit insert. I would go to my YouTube site. I already copied it. I just right clicked on there. I'm going to paste. I might want to name this as something else. I'm going to put kid president on here and click save. And you won't really be able to see the video until you actually save it. So if I go back and hit save, then it will actually show me the kid president video right here, and it shows up. And it's so easy to insert some media in here, so don't be afraid to do that. So over on the side, obviously you have different things that you can change. Obviously the home page is going to be your front page. Homework assignments, lots of different things you can do in here too. You could put in a calendar here if you wanted to. Once again, if you want to edit it, you come up to the edit tool. And Google Sites, it has so much stuff on here that is so much fun. And obviously, I like it. I've used it 4 times. This will be my 5th site. Obviously, I probably will not keep it. But if you look on here, you can just do so much with this. You can actually insert a calendar that's like yours or create one for here. You could put maps on, like in my track team, I could go ahead and show them how to get to certain places as far as track meets. I could make a text box. So basically, you're just kind of building this however you want. There's different gadgets that you can put on here too, URLs, things like that. So Google Sites is something that you just kind of got to get on and play with a little bit. And once you do it, I think you'll really enjoy it. Even if you just post it for videos, it's great. So check out Google Sites. And if I hit save, always go back and hit save. So make sure you have everything. I'm going to go back to my home site so you can see the video. Check it out. It's definitely something fun. If nothing else, for videos and calendars and things like that, it's definitely worth your while.